Alrighty. Hello there, everyone. Gecko, welcome on in. Redeeming first. Standard Daily Wheel. Tabs, welcome on in as well. Nova, hello. I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you're doing well. We have a storm coming, winter storm. Deadeye, welcome on in as well. Void, Donk, hello. How's everyone doing this morning? We beat the Canadians. What do you mean you beat the Canadians? Perfect volume today. Went live just as it finished. Perfect volume today. Tabs, I want to tell you something. Nothing has changed with the volume. How's everyone doing though this morning? It's been a minute. My apologies. Apparently it's been a busy long week. But here we are. Olympics ice hockey. First time the USA has won ice hockey since 1980. Cool. I thought that already finished. Happened to be against Canada for this gold medal game. Oh, I see. So you said we beat the Canadians. Just finished. Oh, for the men's. I don't really pay attention to that. I had only ever heard something about the women's. It was only because someone at work brought it up. And then Hannah said they won later.
33 months now. Wow.
Daryl, my goodness, 33 months indeed.
I don't need a gun. I've got a donk.
Thank you so much for that resub of 33 whole months. My goodness. That's absurd. That is absurd. And Donk, hello. Women's was yesterday. We also beat the Canadians with an overtime goal there. Yeah, that's that. Oh, sorry. I didn't hear anything about men's. I didn't talk to I don't watch any of that. Almost a micro. Yes, the micro cookie is still on the daily wheel. I actually changed up the daily wheel a little bit. As you notice, the colors are a little different. I think I moved things around. I added a couple things. That's fun. Appreciate all you guys spinning your daily wheels. 18 looks like the max amount you could have. I'm assuming Daryl's been here every time. I believe so. Just give Lige a virtual hug. I would give him a real hug if I could. Well, that's cool that we won gold, I guess. Probably a little torn up about it. I'm sure he's fine. Thank you for lurk there, Nova. Hope you're doing well. I'm missing anything. Once again, Daryl, 33 months. My goodness. When did the number get that high? I swear you were just at 32. I also hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. A good Sunday morning so far. My morning has been spent helping Hannah. 45 stream streak. When did that get so high? My goodness. Well done there, Donk. I send the Discord one? I did. It's been a second. I don't remember all the things I'm supposed to do. I think I had cleaned up all my stuff from the Mountainathon earlier this week. So it looks like everything's good there. Let's I haven't been on my world since the Mountainathon. I'm still in the exact same spot I logged off at. Still have the Mountainathon book. Let's make sure we got everyone's name in here. I believe we did. Let's just verify. There should be 35 redemptions. Yep. So that's all good. This will be safekeeping for later. We gotta add Gecko. I believe Gecko hasn't had a first redemption yet. So congrats there. Do-do. Go 736. Everybody having a good weekend? Everybody had a good week, I hope. I don't think I realized just how long of a week it has been. Up until like last night, where I was recollecting what I had done last weekend. And I was like, oh my goodness. I thought that was like 2 weeks ago. So apparently it was a long week. Take it one day at a time. Let's name this. What was the redemption name? Mountainathon commemorative book. Let's see how long I can actually make something commemorative book. Year 5. I spelled everything right. Nope. Commemorative. Do. There we go. Mountainathon commemorative book. Year 5. Daryl with 45 stream streak as well. My goodness, you guys are crazy. You do know that, right? You don't have to pop in every stream. Let's name some of these other ones too. What are you? Last Life charity event. And then your 4th annual. I need to close this. I am seeing myself move on that screen and it's messing with me. I don't really have a big plan here today. I still don't feel 100%. I didn't get like crazy sick by any means. Just what was it, Tuesday evening? I wasn't feeling well. I had a fever. I went to bed early and I woke up and I was feeling fine. I wasn't feeling too sick, but I still wasn't feeling 100%. And I still don't. But I wouldn't say I'm sick. Mountainathon commemorative book. Commemorative book year 4. We break an anvil. Let's go past this one up here. There we go. Let's hope Thad remembers how to play Minecraft. Hey. I'll be just fine. I haven't played Minecraft since the Mountainathon, though. Don't worry, it's not going to be as bad as inverted controls. You have to be here. We never know when you'll accidentally show us a sock. Master has given Dobby a sock. Princess Nebula, hello there. I haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been? It's good to see you. We always welcome one of the princesses here. I don't remember what did we do during the Mountathon? Anybody remember? You watched that bike video I shared? No, I had. Sorry, I haven't. I I saw the message. I was gonna watch it, and then I didn't watch it, and I have completely forgotten about it up until now. I looked at like the little preview picture, whatever it's called, what it's called, and I had figured I had gotten the gist of what was going to happen in it. I'll take a look later. Thumbnail, thank you. Doing good, just sitting here and lurking. Oh, I appreciate it. We love our lurkers. Tastiest, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I think it's subtitle. Yeah, thumbnail couldn't come to mind. Don't know why. Man, this world's coming together. I logged on, so I haven't been on my world here since the Mountathon. Haven't played Minecraft all too much either. And I loaded it up. I was like, man, this is a big build. I had logged off up there and saw it all load in. And this is what I was looking at as everything loaded in around me. What did we have? We had done a handful of things. We did play Stone during the Mountainathon for a good, like, probably a third of the stream. Or not a third, I don't know. A good few hours. We spent like 4 hours placing Stone, I think. Then we did a few other random things that took up time. But we had placed a lot of Stone over here. You doing good, Castius? I'm glad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm realizing as I look back on my week here, that I was a bit busy. Probably why I hadn't been able to do any streams. I apologize for Friday's stream. I really tried my very best to stream for you guys on Friday. It just, I had spent the entire day working on a project and I just couldn't, I kept hitting walls. I don't think I finished what I was doing until like 8:30 on Friday. So I'm sorry about that. I laughed when Hannah announced there wasn't going to be a stream and pictured you being... No, I was not. I could have used the sleep, that is for sure. But no, I was busy. Hannah was actually the one, funny enough, that ended up taking a nap that Friday. No, not a stream project. Then we did some grass placing, so I think we'll do some grass placing again. I'm almost done with the first bit here on the front end. The front of the mountain. Let's spend our day placing some grass. How about that? That sounds nice. I was even really in a mood to play Minecraft on Friday. I was in a mood a lot yesterday as well. I didn't load up Minecraft, so funny enough. I wanted to. Busy with other things. You know, had to do actual life things and like spent my morning cleaning yesterday and then what else? Did laundry. A few other things. A few things for Hannah. I spent the rest of the day on. Grass. Oh my goodness, I am a little slow. 5 years down, another 20 to go before Thad finishes the mountain. I am quite confident the stone shell will be done much sooner than that. Nah, don't listen to Aaron. Also, welcome on in there, Aaron. Good to see you. No, I don't have any stream projects going on, and I don't think I'm gonna do any stream projects for anytime soon. I think honestly I'm just gonna enjoy streaming my solo world for a while. No big planned events or any of that. There was a lot of time put into the Mountainathon, as usual. Every year there's a lot of time put into it, and it was a blast. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. I honestly thought it went by decently well. I didn't get like overly tired like previous years. It went well. I thought things were spaced out well. There was good interaction throughout most of it. And I appreciate those that were able to hang out and chat with me throughout the 12 hours. If it comes to one main peak at the top of the mountain, at the top, it's a mountain, even if it has smaller sub-peaks. That's what I'm saying. Probably because you shotgunned one of Hannah's energy. I didn't shotgun one of Hannah's energy drinks. I took a little sip of it because I was like, oh, what you drinking? I didn't like it. I don't think I could even like take a big gulp of a carbonated drink. I don't enjoy carbonation. No, that was not one of those slang words, but I do know what it means. I think you should listen to me. No. We're not gonna listen to Aaron. Hey, I thought I did pretty good on the slang terms. I got half of them right. That's pretty good. Better than I thought you'd do. I did better than I thought I would. Dad was a teenager once. He knows what shotgunning a drink is. I've never done it. I don't really drink. I grew up in Wisconsin, so it off settles it. Oh, did you guys go out to dinner? That's nice. I know it was on Valentine's Day, and it just happened to fall on that. It was the best day. That was gonna work. Noel, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Bing, bing, bing. Good morning there, Mongoose. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I think it's gonna be a chill morning stream by this. How I'm feeling here at the moment. I need these chill vibes. It's always nice to just take a step back, place some blocks, enjoy the blocky world that's I keep working on endlessly. You're doing great? Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad. I should remind you guys, the limited edition Mountainathon merch is still around. It's still open for those that may not have gotten it during the stream or have had the chance to purchase it. It's open what? We got a few more weeks. We have what? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? It's still gonna be open. I'll send pings in the Discord. It's a neat design. Hannah and I had thought of something a little bit different for this year's. Where there's a front and back design. I do think most people that did order it during the stream, I should all almost have it. I know Daryl said his was gonna be delivered earlier this week. Deadeye sent me a message saying he got his. Well, I see what's happening here. We need to do something like this. Bing, ding, ding. Bing, ding, ding. Been working on a D&D character throughout this week. I think I started it last week. When was it? I don't even know. This is how long of a week it's been. Last weekend was the Mountainathon. Right? It's absurd. It doesn't... It feels like it was so long ago. That's fun. 7 stream streak. Ooh, there you go. Better than any of my stream streaks I currently have. I don't have any that I know of. Oh. Actually, I probably have a stream streak in Lige's that's probably up to what? 2 or 3? I need to organize a duo stream with him. I sent him a DM, but I know his schedule is rough. So honestly, I should just send a DM to Felicia instead. Rogue Angel, hello there. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Man, no micro cookies for anyone today. Tough luck. Oh, is the luck about to change? Nope. I changed up the colors on the daily wheel. I can do any color I want for the wheel. So I thought I may as well change one of them up. Otherwise I had just been using the default colors that I had set up. Monica. Hello, Monica. Welcome on in. Hope your morning's been well. Oh no, I'm putting Monica to work. Go play some stone. Here's a shulker. Have fun. Oh, watch out. There's some scouts up there. Good morning, Monica. We're just doing some terraforming on the front of the mountain. For those that I don't know why you wouldn't recognize the front. It's what we look at the most, but that's where I'm at. Just working on that slope up into the mountain. That needs to change. That's not finished. That's making sense. And this is like my first once over. I wouldn't be surprised if I go back through and I edit it all a little bit. Right there, I still want to edit things. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize Dale hasn't docked in chat yet. I didn't catch you when you did the watch streak. I'm gonna go read some. It's raining, so that's put a stop on my other plans. I have a tab open to hear you when you talk bad about me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't talk bad about you. I would never. Stop nudging me. Enjoy the reading there, Daryl. It's raining. I feel like a nice steady rainfall sounds quite peaceful right now. It snowed also for us. We got some more snow over this last week. That pig is super friendly. Supposed to be a wintry mix later today and tomorrow. Ugh, just a mess. I could use springtime. I'm done with winter. It's nearing the end of February. Let's get it moving on. I think I'm ready for summertime. Sam, I need some spring weather, please. Yeah. Good thunderstorm. Oh. Hey, go read. I know how you are with your thunderstorms. You're like, I love a thunderstorm, Thad, and I'll be like, I know you do. Now you're like, dang, how did he know that? How does he remember this? And you should be lurking and going and reading, because that's what you want to do. Enjoy the lurk there, Daryl. Anybody else enjoy a good, you know, storm? Have fun block placing? I'll try. I am so far. It's peaceful. Although now the sun started to peek out and I can't see my monitor as well. Whoa, that's crazy. What do you mean there's no beacon here? I don't have any beacon effects. There's a beacon over there. That means there's no beacon here? No, there's the beacon. I covered over it. It's right over here. I knew there was a beacon. Like, there's no way I don't have beacon effects at the front of the mountain. It's crazy. Right here. Oh, one more. Not bad, huh? That's absurd. Donk and Daryl both did their 45 watch streak earlier as well. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for always popping into streams and hanging out. "45 streams you have popped into in a row. Probably more than that. That's just when it started counting. There we go. Now I have my beacon effects. 45. I don't know how you guys do it. How do you guys keep watching me do the same things over and over? You hang out here long enough, you're just gonna end up hearing me repeating stories. Why I try and talk about current things. And then people are like, well, I didn't know you had 5 brothers. I'm like, it's not something I hide. Now there's probably someone listening right now and be like, what? You have 5 brothers, Dad? I had no idea. You're like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And you're probably wondering, you have any sisters? Not a single one. Only brothers. Lige, hello there. I was just talking about you. Oh, you handsome Canadian. How are you doing? Spinning your daily wheel. Good things, I hope. It was. I was talking about how we need to find a date to stream together. We need to do a duo stream. Either we play modded or we do something else entirely different. I don't know what else. I'll send you some dates that work for me in the next few weeks. Sounds good. I'll make something work. Even if it's not on, Elijah, even if it's not on one of my usual stream days, I can make something work. Think something else? I have some ideas. You have some ideas? Oh, okay. I'm all down for it. Mostly just to get you streaming. This isn't for my community. It's for those that are in my community that are a part of your community. Ron streaming after stream. I do know what you mean. This is terrible. It's too early for this. Nobody said if they. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Was planning another stream this week. Ooh, exciting. We could do one together. You don't have to twist my arm. Twist something. Okay. Alright. Let's sleep it off, Thad. Sleep it off. At the same time, though, funny enough, Laj, I'm really excited for whatever your project is in your hardcore world. You seem so happy about it and you were having fun, although you did seem a little annoyed with how many trees you had to chop. I'm assuming you've never done a project in a jungle before. Yeah, the day you do a project in a jungle, you realize just how many trees you have to chop down and how many random bushes. It's absurd. Yeah, I did a build when it first got released in a jungle, but those were different times. I mean, everything was on a smaller scale. People didn't do such scales like what you see nowadays. And then I recently was messing around in a jungle, and I was reminded just how many trees there are. It's absurd. Now I get I'm done with chopping tree though, thankfully. Ooh, there you go. It's a long process. Now I get to be a dwarf and diggy hole. I have a mining project in mind. Well, I have two mining projects in mind. One, we need to at some point figure out where I'm going to start digging down under the mountain because I want to expand downward. Two, do you see this huge strip of land here? That is what? How many chunks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chunks long, and it's hills, so they're pretty tall. It's windswept hills, decently tall. And it's, what did I say? It was like 5 chunks long for, what is this? Let's say 14,000. That is 1,500 blocks long, 5 chunks wide, and I have to strip it all down to below ocean level because I want to essentially destroy this strip of land, make it into an ocean, and then connect up this ocean, and this ocean, and build a huge ocean, connect it all here, a huge ocean. So that's a huge mining project I have down the road. Iron TNT duper. Maybe. Like, here, let's go fly out there, huh? I need to set up a portal at some point. And Charlie, welcome on in. How are you doing? Did somebody get sick? I was earlier earlier this week. I wasn't feeling well for Tuesday's stream. I had a fever. I don't know what the heck happened. I've been really busy. But I don't know. I had a fever Tuesday night, so canceled stream then. Woke up feeling, probably 80-85% my usual self. And I'm still feeling like, in that 90% range of I'm not 100% at the moment, but I feel fine. I didn't do anything. Friday's stream, I just got really busy and I was working on a project that I spent my entire day on. Literally my entire day. So there was that. I really wanted to stream. I just didn't get around to it. It wasn't gonna happen. I would have had to give up on my project for that day, and I was so close. I ended up working on it till like 8:30 that night. I did finish it. That's a crazy view. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Just stepping to help with the kiddos. 1,000,000% I'll be back. Yeah, you're never coming back. Enjoy the lurk there, Lunch. Why is everyone getting sick right now? It's change of the seasons. I don't know, change of temperature. Too busy to play games? That's not allowed. I know. I honestly really haven't played games all too much this week, besides a bit of Overwatch. I haven't played Minecraft since the Mountainathon last weekend, which is still crazy to think that was last weekend. It feels so long ago. But anyway, this strip of land you see right here going all the way down there, I believe. Yeah, that's the end of it, basically. This entire strip of land needs to get removed. I need to remove it below the ocean level, because I want to turn it into an ocean. I essentially am gonna, remove all of this landscape, turn it into an ocean, and then we need to build an ocean floor, which shouldn't be too hard. We don't have to put a lot of effort into it, because honestly, when you look at an ocean floor, you don't really see the ocean floor. You don't really see it, right? So if I make it deep enough, should be fine. Maybe we'll use like a bunch of mud or something to make it look even deeper than what it is. But I need to essentially make an ocean floor in this entire void area. And then we'll connect this ocean up with this ocean, huge ocean spanning all the way down, where all this landscape I'm flying over. All of this will be water. And somewhere over here down a ways, we'll see an ocean on our right. Right there. And that's where I still need to turn a bunch of this void here into an ocean floor and make an ocean. And we connect up with that. At least nothing will spawn and kill you in the void. Yeah, nothing spawns. It is an actual void biome when I fly into it. You see in the top left up here. So, huge project there that is like kind of boring, to be honest. But I do have to mine away all this landscape, and that will take a while. So I got a huge mining project here that I need to eventually want to do. Otherwise, it honestly looks really weird. We have to do a lot of polishing with the void. We're not gonna just make an ocean for all of it. This side of it will mostly be ocean. This side of it will mostly stay a void, and we're gonna do like floating islands vibe, essentially, where it's all like a shattered landscape. Probably just as much work, but probably less blocks overall. 7 stream streak for Brandman as well. There you go. But yeah, I have I have planned things where I need to do loads of mining. I don't have any reason to start this project anytime soon. And I don't need the blocks, so like that adds on to not needing to do it. How do you get rid of all the bad? I didn't. So my world once was on a server. 4+ years ago. I don't remember when I swapped over. But my world was on a server for a little under a year. I started this project on that server. So I wanted to continue working on it because I had already placed like a good couple 100,000 blocks of stone. So what I did, there was a mod where all you had to do was fly around and it would just save all the chunks for you. And then you could put it in a new world. So essentially what I did, I flew around. This was where my storage unit was on this Mushroom Island. So we have this. For some odd reason, there's no void that happened here. I tried multiple times to not get a void here. It didn't want to happen. So I had to concede the fact that I'm just gonna have a void in my world. So that's kind of how it happened. But essentially, I saved the chunks of where I was building and a good radius around it. I thought it was plenty of time. And then, I wish I did more. I wish I did a lot more. But it's fine. We work with what we have nowadays. Why did you start such a big mountain on the server? It wasn't this size when I started it. That's the thing you guys have to remember. I didn't plan any of this. Not a single thing besides the idea of I want to build a mountain and I want to work on, you know, I've just wanted to do some terraforming. As I was, you know, as I was placing the blocks and getting into it, I was like, well, what if I just expand it a little bit further? You know, I was like, a nice arc shape right here would look really nice. Put like an entryway right there. And, you know, as I kept doing that, it kept growing and growing over the months I was working on it. And it got to a point where I was like, the server was dead. Nobody was really playing on it besides when I would hop on it. And I was streaming at the time. So the only time people were really on it was when I was streaming on it and working on stuff. I probably kept that server alive for a couple months longer than it probably should have been. And I never meant to start this project. It just sort of happened. So you cheated with exploits is what you're saying? I didn't cheat with exploits. I didn't want it. And now I accept it. I didn't want it. Now we have to accept it and work with it. Be able to do some cool things, hopefully. It'll just be a lot of work. But anywho, when I did transfer it over to just a solo world, I was never given like the server file from who was running it. And I didn't expect that to happen. I knew the person, I knew who was running it, and the guy was well known for never actually getting a world download of the server out. So I did my own thing. I found a mod where you could just fly around, save the chunks that you would want. So that's what I did. I flew around, saved the chunks, and saved my storage unit. Everything else that was on the server, any farm, any entities, everything else was deleted. Anyone else's build's gone. So the only thing that was truthfully saved was what I had started here for my build, and then my storage. All of the farms I had were deleted. I didn't go around saving those. I didn't care about them too much. They weren't crazy. So I had to remake all my farms and all that, reset up any villagers. So all I truly cared about was my build. Some of the best projects are the ones that are not planned. They're driven solely by ambition. Yeah, and that's honestly how this project has been. So for those that might not know as well, but I've said it a few times, my dream build essentially is an extremely expansive underground build. That's always been a dream build. I've always found them very fascinating in Minecraft because it's just like, it's so expansive and it's like so much work. And essentially this idea has evolved into a Dwarven Kingdom. I love the dwarves from Lord of the Rings, so it turned more into an expansive Dwarven Kingdom. And when I did start this project on the server, I never meant for me to start my dream build. I simply was just building a background with a mountain, and the front of this was just going to be a background for a build. I was just practicing terraforming. I was like, let's give it a shot, and see how well it turns out. And I really liked how things were going. So I thought, and that's where it starts expanding, and it none of it was ever really planned. And it just sort of grew into what it is now today. 5 cookies, my goodness. And then during, these few different expansions, at some point, I decided I was going to start my dream build and do a big underground build. It's going to be a Dwarven Kingdom. And the funny thing is, I have spent 5 years and I really haven't done all too much underground. We've spent, what? Didn't we calculate it? Was it 100 hours? We have, let's pull out the old calculator. It takes about 45 minutes on average to make a pillar. We have 36 plus 36 plus 36 minus 6. 36 times 3 minus 6. We have 102 pillars. Times that by 45 minutes. Divide that by hours. 76 hours we've spent working on pillars here. So it's like I've spent a lot of time working on a build underground, but I've spent so much more time working on the mountain and other surrounding builds. So it's just really funny that my dream build, I haven't even really started it overall in comparison. The mountain is a complete side project. Sounds like it's time to get placing them stone. Yeah. Not today. Maybe next stream on Tuesday. Giz, also welcome on in. How are you doing? I just started a new build in my world. Ooh, there you go. There's this guy on YouTube called ITME Mike, who does nothing but dwarf builds. Ooh, cool. There are some amazing builders out there. I by no means am the best. I have much to learn when it comes to building, and I know that. And same with terraforming. I just do my best, and I keep working on something until I'm happy with it. What's your new build, Brandman? It's crazy and does them on hardcore. Just lost a massive world. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever really do a hardcore world. At least not one that's like putting that amount of effort into. You can't say it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Ida, hello there. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Yes, you do have to send a picture of your armory. I always love it when you guys share any of your Minecraft work. I do always see it. It's always fun to see what people are up to. But anywho, I have endless amounts of projects in my world. I'm never gonna get anything done. Everything's just gonna continuously be getting worked on. Aw, oh, dang, still no micro cookies on the daily wheel. It's the only way to get them now, at the moment. Probably for a while. Because I probably won't get around to doing anything with micro cookies for a while. Welcome on in there, Hannah. How are you doing? I only care about, macro cookies? What? Is that an autocorrect? No. Who even has micro cookies at the moment? Only a handful of people do. Micro cookies are a thing, Charlie. Bigger and better. Oh, you want a better one. How exhausted were you after the mountathon? Looks like coordination is bad. Oh yeah, I got my after doing the inverted controls, I got my you know, it took me about an hour to get used to it again. Honestly, I wasn't feeling like I was tired that evening, but I woke up the next day and I was feeling fine. I could tell my voice was a little tired. That was about it. Micro cookie. Let's see here. Tabs has one, Esley has 3, Daryl has 2, Hannah with 1, Phil has 1, and Tack has 1. Miley, Jesse, and Aaron all have 1. Wow. That was actually a good handful out. Princess That is 5, but that doesn't count. That was me testing. Ooh, 5 stream streak with Kita. Well done. That's probably since the day you joined. Micro cookies are small, macro cookies are big cookies. You're greedy is what you're saying. Since the day I joined, yeah, I thought it sounded right. Thank you so much for popping in every stream there, Kita. Also, Void, thank you for spinning the remove 5 cookies. It's very helpful. Keep it up. I did do that. I was rambling. You guys know how I get when I'm rambling. I like to finish my ramble. Or maybe not. I started following you 3 weeks ago. It still might be right. This month has been a little light on streams with Mountainathon planning, and then also just this last week. I didn't stream much. I don't stream much in general. I have 3 planned streams a week. And I'll cancel 1 or 2 if I need to. So that might actually be right. Because I know this last week I had to cancel Tuesday and Fridays. And then the week of the Mountainathon, I think 2 streams were canceled as well. Who knows? It's close enough. It's better than some people, Kita. I meet some people that are brand new and then I never see them again. Or they'll pop in for like 1 or 2 streams and then I never see them again. That's fine. But it's always really nice when I do meet someone new and they stick around for a while. Makes me feel like I'm actually somewhat entertaining sometimes. For some reason I'm not able to test my joining local anymore. I haven't installed a VPN on my laptop. That's interesting. I don't know what I changed. Dun, dun, I mean, I have to connect through the VPN to you either way. Maya, hello there. Welcome on in. Good morning to you. How are you doing? It's not even morning time for you anymore. You're a minute past. I use frog lights. Shroom lights seem it'd be a lot harder to get. Frog lights weren't a thing when I started my light grid. When I changed my light grid from torches to shroom lights. And I had an insane farm for shroom lights, brand man. It broke, oh, so many updates ago, but I still have loads. So I still just use them, and I don't have a frog light farm yet. Yeah. So, still using shroom lights because of that, because I still just have an absurd amount. So here we are. When are you gonna make it so shroom lights are under moss carpet? A bunch of them are. So, the truth is, Charlie, this entire shroom light grid is probably gonna get removed. I don't think we're gonna have any shroom light grids in my main area. My world is essentially gonna kind of get turned into, honestly, a world where you should only be in it in peaceful. It's fine for me because I can sleep away and never have it be nighttime. And I could try my best to like spawn proof areas if I ever do want to walk around during the nighttime without using like a huge grid of lights. Because I really love how my world looks at nighttime. But I can't just put a shroom light grid everywhere. There are loads of them covered by moss just for visual appeal at the moment. But yeah, it's I'm weird and I want things to look aesthetically correct during the nighttime and not just be a glowing source of land. I do have to take a break here. I keep hitting the snooze button. We keep talking. Anywho, there's a good time for anyone else to take a break. We're an hour into stream, so if you've been here since the beginning, please do stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you're feeling a little hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm all back. I've only been awake for like an hour and a half. It's still morning for me. It counts, it counts. I'm still sipping on coffee, but it's only 11 here. Still morning time. I actually made 2 cups of coffee. My first one, I didn't drink fast enough. What's the input to disengage Elytra on Java? I haven't been able to figure out. There isn't one. Is the truth. The way you do it, is you'll put a chest plate or Elytra on your hotbar, and all you do is you're holding it and you equip it, and it swaps to a chest plate, or it swaps to Elytra. So what I do, I put it in my 9th slot. My 9th slot is keybind R, and I'm just able to like quick move over to it at any point. And hello there. I know for those that know Bedrock, that would be it's annoying because I know they do. You just click spacebar, whatever the equivalent. Old player, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Let's get a shout out for you. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you up to today in your stream? Thank you for the follow there, Hypercat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that as well. How are you doing? But welcome on in there, Panda, old player themselves, and I'm assuming Hypercat. I hope all of you guys are doing well, and anyone else that came on in there with the old players raid. Sexy Nachos. Now that is a username. I know there's an I've played Bedrock a couple times. I remember noting that. I thought it was cool. Yeah, there's no way to easily do it, Brandman. I'd love to hear what you're up to there, old player. Are you playing some Minecraft, something else entirely different? Been playing Bedrock on console, and sleep mode keeps popping up every time I go AFK now. Sleep mode. It puts your console into sleep? It's crazy. Lunchtime for me, raid and run. You guys have fun today? Oh, sounds good there. Did my Minecraft Survival multiplayer server? Ooh, there you go. That sounds fun. But you raid and run, I fully understand. I know how it is when you finish up a stream and you just need a break. So you go take care of yourself. That goes along for anyone else that came on in with the Old Players Raid. I fully understand. I'll be here for another good hour or so, hour plus. So you got plenty of time. Take a break, come back if you want. Or, you just raid and run and never say hello to me again. But that's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm joking. It's fine. I fully understand. Yeah, some great in-game prizes, that's money, guys, and then stream, Mineshaft raid, found a couple spawners, ooh, all sorts of fun stream things. Sounds like a blast. Well, you enjoy your lurk there, old player. Get some food. We're just in my solo world. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name's Thad. I'm just in a solo survival world here. I do a lot of terraforming. A lot is probably an understatement, but we've been working on this mountain for 5 years now. And all of the surrounding builds, not just the mountain. We do a lot. Like these hills you see here were fully done by me. That used to be an ocean down there. That's why the grass looks weird. Or not normal grass color. It used to be an ocean. And yeah. I do also do some building. We got the start of a medieval port city over here, a couple houses. This is probably the most finished landscape I have, and it's really funny because most of it doesn't even involve any shaping, it's just all the details. It's just a custom plains biome. I really do like this biome. few other things under the mountain. A Dwarven Kingdom. Got the entryway right here that you probably saw briefly. And then I have one room started on the mountain, and it's just a pillared hall. Big pillars. Nothing's done. Comes up on screen and it seems like my frames dropped to 2 frames. Oh, weird. Probably some sort of setting you can turn off. But anywho, feel free to lurk and enjoy my peaceful vibes here. Somewhat peaceful. Sometimes they're chaotic, sometimes not. Been looking and haven't seen a change in the settings. Ugh, I'm sorry there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Bedrock settings or console settings anymore either. If it was on like an old Xbox, one of the 360s, I might be able to help you with that. But I am confident it is not a 360. Plus you do the other one, PlayStation. Batman, hello there, welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome on in. It's been a second. No, you were here. I think you popped on in for the Mountainathon. I don't know. We had a couple new viewers pop in during the Mountainathon stream. What a way to get introduced to me. And then you come to a normal stream and it's not crazy redeems happening every couple minutes. You not wear a totem? No, I put food in my offhand always. I don't bother with a totem. I used to at one point, not in this world, but in previous worlds I would use a totem and have it in my offhand. I don't bother with it anymore. I honestly don't find myself in situations where I need it too often. Not to say that I won't ever die in my world, but I don't know. I don't have random mistakes happen too often. Is this hardcore? It's not hardcore, but with that, it is on hard mode, so it's just as difficult as hardcore in that sense. And I haven't died. Time since last death, time played, there's, we do show all stats, it'll actually say my death count, which is 0 right here. Dad Loki never dies, yeah. Not too often. So, even though it's not hardcore, I haven't died in it. It's been on hard mode the entire time. So it's basically the same as a... How many hours is this? What's my title say? A 3,400 plus hardcore world. It's not hardcore though. I don't enjoy the idea of a hardcore world all too much, honestly. I don't really understand the hype behind them all too much. Yeah, that about sums that up. I'd rather just keep building in the same world. I know some people will play them just so they actually, like, play on a new world eventually, but I don't want to do that. I rather just spend an absurd amount of time in one single world. If I ever want a new feeling, I can just go to New Chunks. I never want a new feeling though. I instead am just a little bit crazy and will just build my new world in my own image instead. Oops. I have Series X. I've been looking for physical edition of the 360 edition so I can experience it for the first time. You've never used a 360. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't use totems. I have never used totems in this world. Diggy thing. Who named that? That had to have been Giz. Are there any differences between hard mode and hardcore? Not a single one, besides permadeath. Not a single one. The only difference is that you have one life in hardcore. In normal hard mode, in a normal survival world, it's you can die as many times as you please. I'm content with the number of hours I've survived in my world. I'm not. I don't know. If I were to die today, I'd go and collect my stuff and carry on terraforming. That is the fact that I haven't died is not what makes my world special to me. My world's special to me because I've spent 5 years in it. Consistently. 5 years of consistent changes. It's also crazy. 5 years since I stopped, like, playing on servers as much. I used to play, I had played, before this, I would just play on servers. I had probably been playing on servers for a good 4 years straight, where I'd go through, like, resets and all that. And it's, I enjoyed them. It was a lot of fun. And now I don't get that same feeling I used to with servers. I have a hard time working in them because I just know they'll eventually get reset at some point. And I had lost so many projects over those years playing on servers. Hours and hours of progress that I have nothing more than a few screenshots of. .360 Minecraft is incredible in the nostalgic factor. Oh, I bet. I played a lot of 360 Minecraft before I moved back to playing on PC. Sephiroth, it's our forever realm. Still have scaffolding in your castle. My house? I didn't build a castle. Yeah. Even with that, I don't get the same motivation for worlds, for other worlds as I do with my solo world. It's where I truly don't think I would enjoy ever starting a hardcore world. it'd be fun for the beginning aspect of it, but the second I get to Protection 4 Diamond Armor, it's I wouldn't enjoy it. It's like an old medieval house is what I was going for, tabs, where it has like a stone wall around it. I play Minecraft to be creative, not to survive. Yeah, that's kind of what I've delved into over the years. Now, it's definitely evolved into sort of just building a story with the landscape and the different builds around it on the same world. Because it's like, I got the huge Dwarven Kingdom here. There's gonna be a bridge that connects to this pathway, which is a direct path to this medieval port city. So there's obviously gonna be imports and exports to some other port city in the world that I'm gonna make, and then I do that, you know. And it's just like connecting the story. I know I want to build another port city in this little bay area. I mean, I need to completely redo the landscape, but that's what I want to do. I want to build another port city over here, and this will be directly connected to the Dwarven Kingdom. And so it's just like those small things where I got, you know, an idea where there's probably going to be people importing and exporting things from the Dwarven Kingdom here, same here. It's going to connect up to some other kingdom. I don't know, maybe out here because we want to connect this ocean up to everything. And I'll do that. Maybe we'll have to dig a huge river through this, what is this, a forest to this ocean. And then we keep expanding out this way, which goes to an expansive ocean. And it just kind of, those little things that connect my world. Over here, we're going to do not an ocean, we're going to do the Shattered Landscape, where I would love to do, it's going to be much more fantasy and magical vibes over here because it's going to be floating islands. So much more fantasy like, and I'd love to have it where, I don't know, there's some sort of village or kingdom that is on these floating islands, and they kind of just evolved, or not evolved, advanced, like they worked with what they had. You know, the landscape got shattered, there's gonna be ruins everywhere, and then this kingdom rebuilt up, and they're gonna somehow make bridges from island to island, and I'd love to somehow make bridges from island to island that gets back to them, to this mainland. And then connecting also to this mainland. So then I can build out this way. And at that point, we're far enough away from the mountain. The mountain no longer is my main idea. We'll have to, I don't know, set up a whole nother big kingdom over here, or there'll be a floating kingdom up here. It's just, I like those little things where I'm not thinking through every last detail of a story, but I make these little notions of what might be happening with the builds and how it formed. Be that the landscape with like a waterfall and a river and how that all came to be. Or why would I build a port city over there? Well, this is why. It's just those that's what I really enjoy. Adds to the creativity of my world. And it I don't know, it gives me motivation to work in my world, without a doubt. Gotta walk the dog. He doesn't wait for Thad breaks. No worries there, Brandman. Enjoy the walk. Maybe you and Lige could do your duo stream in the realm, so you can always go back to, if you decide to do duo stream again. Just go away from the main area and build something. Maybe. Lige said he had a couple ideas that sounded like it could be outside the Minecraft sphere. I don't know what those ideas were. He didn't mention. He said he was going to send me some dates and we'll find when that works. If it's not on a usual stream day and time for me, I'll send a ping in the Discord. If it's on a usual stream day and time for me, I don't know if I'll send anything. It'll be a surprise. I just meant if it was for Minecraft. Yeah. I'm gonna be blunt with you. I don't enjoy Bedrock Minecraft. It feels a little janky every time I play it, compared to what I'm used to. Not saying I couldn't get used to it if I tried. Just like inverted controls. I just have a hard time because of that. And I don't know if it's just my settings with how I have Bedrock set up, but it just looks weird. The visual difference between Java and Bedrock just look vastly off for me. H, welcome on in. How are you doing? Cookie? I have a command for that. That didn't work. Oh, I didn't click it hard enough. Sometimes I click my button not like fully down on my Stream Deck here and it doesn't register it. I get it that I get that Bedrock is the harder version of Minecraft. I was just saying the controls are very different and it just doesn't run as smooth. I didn't feel it was that harder. Not much different difficulty-wise though. Especially if you just sleep away the night. It's the same thing in that sense. It has higher graphics and color contrast from recent updates. From them to our view because it was so different. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'd probably just have to mess with my settings a whole bunch to get it to something that I'm used to. And for a once off, Minxie, hello there, welcome on in as well. So you finally recovered from the Mountainathon, I see. I was actually feeling alright the next day after. My voice was tired, I could feel it, but I was feeling alright. The Mountainathon, I don't know about for a viewing experience, but from my experience, compared to other years, other Mountainathon years, this one went perfectly. Nothing broke. All of the different... I had so many things set up we had so many different redemptions and automatic things that were set up, and nothing broke, thankfully. I had no idea if some of the things were going to work. I tested as many things as I could, but there was a few things I couldn't, and I truthfully just hoped it would work, and it did. I was so happy it did. Everything worked perfectly. So nothing broke on that at that point. We did have one point, and it was during my lunch break, thankfully, where for some odd reason our internet just kind of like dipped in speeds for a second. It was during my break, so nothing bad really, like nothing really happened. By the time I got back, it was fine. So there was like that one little hiccup, but nothing, no tech issues, which was amazing. That makes stream way less, you know, I don't have to be like messing with something during the stream. So it made things go smooth there. I didn't get too tired. There was, I think I always had a conversation going on with someone, which made things amazing. It was a lot of fun. I don't know from a viewer experience if you guys enjoyed it. I know Lash said he enjoyed it. He even said he went back and watched some of the portions he missed, so that was amazing to hear. Beyond that, I haven't heard too much feedback from people, so I do hope from a viewing experience people enjoyed it as well. It's always something that a lot of time and effort goes into. There's a lot of fun things, all the fun redemptions and that bonus stuff that would happen. Don't know, I was asleep for most of it. It was that boring, wasn't it? Ooh, cookie roulette wheels being mean. It removed 5 stacks on its first spin today, Minxie, and now no cookies. Dang. Should have started earlier. I couldn't start too soon. I started at 10 a.m. my time. And I know if I had started at like 8 or something, there'd be people still sleeping. I was actually really happy with how long it went. Previous years we had done like it would run a little bit later in the evening, and that is probably what honestly drained me so much. Going from 10 to 10 for 12 hours was a good decision. You see that guy right there? No, I wasn't especially watching you get killed over and over by the parkour course. That was terrible. I'm telling you guys, if you want to give it a shot and do inverted controls like what I did, it was terrible. And the thing that was the worst, I got WASD went fine. You know, it didn't feel like completely terrible. It was the mouse controls. Turning inverted on for the X and Y of mouse controls is what made it terrible. And it took me a good almost an hour after we finished doing the inverted controls. I did the entire parkour course from start to finish. It took just over an hour, I think, so we went a little over on time, which is fine. But I did finish it with inverted controls. I did the entire parkour course, not making anything easier by any means, thankfully. Didn't have to make it harder. Hannah was a little worried. She's like, I don't know how fast you're going to do this. And I didn't know what the parkour course looked like beforehand. So it was all new stuff to me too. But it was truthfully, it's difficult. Feel free to give it a shot. You guys ever... I don't suggest it, honestly. Because it took me almost an hour for me to get used to just my normal controls afterwards. It was, it was something good to change up just from my solo world. Keep it still in the Minecraft sphere. In previous years with Mountainathons, we would spend a few hours of the stream playing a different game, and after year 4, I decided to remove that idea. It just killed the vibe of the stream usually. Um, so I kept it in Minecraft this year, and it went great. I'm glad I did that. Trying to figure out scale on these parchment map is not easy as I suspected. I don't even know. I don't even know how to visualize what you're talking about, Hannah. I am sorry it's not as easy. How far is one block of the grid? There's not like some sort of measuring tool, or you could just make your own measurement for one block. I'd have to see what the heck you're talking about. Has to be small enough that it is feasible for walkable journeys, but also big enough that it's not this tiny province. I see. So you're just trying to figure out what's a good distance between this and that. What makes sense? Are you looking at the map you made? Like the big map you showed us? Then I understand what you're trying to figure out. Not that I can help you. It's a big lake. Well, it's still much smaller than Spirius. Like, it's feasible. I think you just choose a measurement and stick with it. It's a fantasy world. Anything feels weird, it's fantasy. I don't know how I want to do this entry area, so I've been just kind of merging in the grass a little bit. Just kind of merge it into the side. This is just our first chance, first try at really making a bit of a change to the landscape here, so I wouldn't be surprised if I go over this a handful more. I already have to because at the moment it's just grass, and I want to mix in moss and coarse dirt and probably some other blocks. Lurking while I do some homework. No worries there, Maya. Enjoy the lurk. Just be terraforming peacefully here out of the way. Think I'm sticking to 10 miles? There you go. That's a measurement. Should probably have that ready for kilometers. You gotta have this friendly for our Canadians. Mainly Lara. Oh, you. No. But it's such a better metric. It's a better system. It's simpler to understand. Easier to convert, like, easier for conversions. It's, yeah. Anyhow. Fanny's map. I can call it whatever I want. It's miles. Alright. Somebody spin their daily wheel? Don't want you to forget. You could get a micro cookie. Or a hug. Call the distance Hannahs. Ooh, Maya's spinning their first one. Hey, look, you got a hug. Yeah. Alright, back to homework with you. You're supposed to be lurking. It's 10 Hannahs away to get to the secret woods. That's really silly. One Hannah equal 2 Thads. Sweet, we got conversions. I am just oblivious American. The Canadians have a concept of miles, however, I am an idiot when it comes to kilometers. It's fine. I think you should randomly have another measurement, and it's like something just obscure. It's like, yeah, that's 10 miles away, which is also the equivalent of, not the equivalent, or it's, let's think, 1,000 coffee mugs away. You just randomly say it, and you just, like, quick say it, and it's like, what? What did you just say? What do you mean, or? It's like, I'm just trying to help you visualize. More hot take. I have enough world building lore to keep track of already, and I'm just gonna use miles. What? That just sounds like you're taking the easy way out now. Yeah, miles sounds great. If Laura questions it, we just tell her it's just think of it as a kilometer. You're creating. That's good. I'm glad you're working on it. And having fun. As long as you're having fun. A dragon deity. Fascinating. Can't wait to learn more. I think Hannah's lost it. I have enough to worry about. Creating a dragon deity, for goodness sake, Thad. I don't want to think about this. It's gonna be miles. It's not to be Hannah's, it's not to be Thad's, it's not to be kilometers, it's miles. 25 stream streak, my goodness there, Tabs. Well done. Get them points. Welcome back there, Brandman. I have a lesbian hummingbird I need to worry about. I'm using miles. You're gonna kill that bird. I know it. Sure, sure. Now you say it here, you know, when people are around. Yesterday, Hannah's like, hey, this bird's so dead. Joking every few minutes she could. Second people around. Oh, bird's gonna be fine. Little birdie will be spared. Sure it is. Hey, if it dies, it dies. Then we have a funeral. They not reproduce? Is that why it's lesbian? I don't even know how to begin to explain this to you, Brandman. It's just Laura happened, and Laura has a companion bird. And honestly, that's all the explanation you need. I also don't know everything. I haven't actually met the bird yet. I can't spill lesbian hummingbird lore here. Oh, but you can. He's listening. Hi, Lige. Welcome back. Hope the kiddos are well. We love lesbian lore around these parts. Brandman's hopping on the train. He's like, yeah, I like it. This is the chaos I signed up for. Hey, you actually came back, unlike the last person that said they'd be back 1,000,000%. I know what a mile is. I know that a mile is like 1.6 kilometers, so that's good enough for me. Yeah. If Laura asks, we just tell her imagine a kilometer. We don't give her like a half. Don't give her the half. Just tell her it's a kilometer. It's a good enough visual. It gets it close enough. I care the slightest about any distances. Yeah, she'll go wherever we tell her. That's right. Is it a little halfling? Don't forget. You were. I didn't forget. Still have to work before session 1, but I think I have things set up to the extent that we can do session 0 and determine stat blocks. Ooh. Did you want to do that? Oh goodness, tonight? I just need people to install what I sent them. I need people to blindly trust me again. I'll do the thing now, yeah. You install it, you make an account, and you stop there. And then if you want... Well, no, never mind. Hannah could help you with the rest. But there's one part Hannah doesn't know. Usually you don't tell me to stop. It's past. Take a sip of coffee, Thad. Getting ahead of yourself. Correct. Where I haven't been since my younger days. Probably couldn't handle them these days. Okay, enough reading. Welcome back there, Daryl. Save me. Anna's fine. Hannah's own mind. You know, even though it's not, you know, perfect right through all that, it still looks so much better than what we had. The funny thing is, all of this shaping we're doing here, there's a high chance it's just gonna get covered by trees and leaves. Need to fix that though. Let's see if we can quick do some changes here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know a certain hummingbird. I'm joking for legal reasons. This hummingbird better not be Pip. Oh, no, no. We're not talking about Pip. We're talking about the other hummingbird. Pip. Hi, Laura. How are you doing? Welcome on in. You've been caught red-handed. Laura, she's been threatening Pip's life. for a week. All week long, she keeps saying she's gonna kill Pip. She keeps saying it every second I talk about any of the D&D stuff. She's like, just wait till Pip dies. And an evil voice, and she's maniacal, and she's like doing weird things with her hands, doing gestures, like I'm gonna kill Pip. Yeah, she's crazy, I'm telling you. Crazy, drunk with power. For anyone that is wondering, what the heck are you even talking about, Thad? Hannah's trying to figure out, well, not trying to figure out, is setting up a D&D campaign for the first time, and we're all just, there's a handful of us that are going to be a part of it, and we've been working on our characters. Laura's one of them, and has a companion, Hummingbird, that's apparently a lesbian, that its name is Pip, and Hannah keeps threatening its life, even though we haven't even started. Yep, that's... Yep, that is not an important fact. I don't know, Laura. I haven't actually personally met the bird. I haven't even met you guys yet. Who's Rin? I don't know. I'll probably forget them. All caps must mean it's important. Exactly. Someone Hannah likes to make fun of. That's terrible. Oh, you know, if I didn't make my character be like somewhat of a good person, I think it'd be really funny, Lige, if I had set my character up where they just always forgot your name and just kept saying something other than Rin. It'd be like, Finn? Hey, Finn. And you'd be like, it's Rin. All right, so whatever you say, Finn. And I never say your actual name. Probably. You'll definitely forget. Well, okay. Rin is what they like to be called, apparently. I haven't actually met them yet. We haven't even done a session 0 for stats. But their actual name is something I actually have forgotten. But it's like an elvish, they're an elf, and their elvish name, their first name means forgetfulness? Or forgotten? It means forgotten. Forgotten/lost, thank you. I was meant to, I see what you were going for. I thought you just also had forgotten. What is this iconic bumper sticker in your city? What? I haven't made fun of Rin in like 5 days. Rin deserves to be bullied. It's terrible. Me and my sister, not Felicia, saw a bumper sticker while visiting Lodge that said, "My other ride is your dad." That's crazy. I don't know what brand truck it is, but there's this truck that both of its exhausts look like HDMI ports on a computer, like on a computer or monitor or whatever. And me and Hannah once saw someone say HDMI 1 above one of them and HDMI 2 under the other as a bumper stickers. That is a good bumper sticker. Okay, downloaded and account created now. Now I stop. Yeah. Hannah could send you an invite link as a member if she's listening to me and has the stuff open, and then she'll accept it. But at that point, I haven't told Hannah how to do the rest of it. Lara, you also have to do this. Aye, Captain. Oh, man, I really hope our DM makes some sort of pirate quest. I want to say aye, Captain. That's absurd. I can't believe you just took that. That's good job, Lara. It's a good quote to grab. Thad, Tahad, Tahad, where do I find invite? You go to, let's see if I can do this without pulling up it, because I don't think have it open anymore. You go to users, and then create invite, or invite something, and you copy a link and DM it to Laj. Cannot take credit. Guys, I fear I did not come up with that quote. Yeah, but you've said it now. No context allowed. Sure you can. I love having Maya around again. This is good. It's good to have you around, Maya. Don't distract Maya. Maya's working on homework. Been told I'm a bad influence? Nah. Not here. We got way worse influences here. Lige, you had one job. Go do your homework. I didn't actually read that. Dang it. Alrighty. Thanks for the update. I'll have to look into that. Lara likes toes at Hotmail. Imagine having a Gmail. No, Lara has a Hotmail. It's absurd. That looks better. Not perfect, though. Hello there, Chaos. Did you get your merch? You sure it came really fast? Yeah, it did. It usually, I feel like that stuff usually gets delivered within like a week and a half. Fourth Wall's amazing for that. They're quick on things. I hope you like it. It's a reminder for those that haven't gotten their limited edition Mountathon merch 5-year anniversary. Exclamation mark merch with Thurch. Go and get it. You guys got 2 weeks to go? 2 weeks left of it being open? I'll send pings in the Discord. 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. Till March 14th. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you should probably go and do that. That's crazy. That it says $5 a month for 6 users. That's not bad. It's a lot less money than what than most services. How many people do we need? We need Hannah, Lara, Lana, myself, Laj, Deadeye. Felicia. Yeah, true. Elijah and Felicia could just play on one screen. You don't need your own computer for that as long as you're able to access still. I do wonder if what would happen if someone used the same account. Might have to try that out. Ooh, you brought what? Highlight, you can have as many big ones as your heart. I don't even. Still cheaper than D&D Beyond monthly? Is it? That's crazy. Just guest sessions, yeah. Otherwise, we can look into something if Felicia really wants to join beyond just guest. Don't worry about it, Thad. I'm worried. What are you and Chaos talking about? Oh, Brandman. Laura here is the creator of our lesbian hummingbird named Pip. If you haven't gathered that yet, this is the lovely creator of that. Well, at the moment, Lige, $5 seems to be the only monthly charge. What? Nothing, Maya. Never seen two hummingbirds. Why? Excuse me? I did not just read that What is that message? Stop. For sure there's a hummingbird cause. There's a tail hummingbird, to be fair. Too late for I gotten this far in Foundry. This went crazier with one comment. Yeah, it did. It really did. That's all it takes. These just I think I should end. I was gonna end here in a second anyway. A little bit of a shorter stream. I apologize, guys. But I'm glad I've been able to stream. This is all Lara. I'm innocent. It's always Laura's fault. Laura really brings out the crazy in chat. And I'm here for it. Lies? No, no, no. It's the truth. It's downright the truth. I wonder if it lets you pay for a year up front. That'd be nice if so. This is why I need a server. We wouldn't have to do this if I had a server. Just, casually spend $1,000 and build one. 1,000 plus. Wants to just make it a stream goal. Let's fund this thing in the next month. See, this is what I was talking about, Char. I don't know if you're still listening, Charlie. You said, are we going to cover Streamlights with Moss Carpet? I do have most of them covered. There's a few, like, on the sides there that aren't. And then all of the new areas, obviously, don't. I went over what once was the Streamlight grid. But I don't want the landscape to glow like this in the nighttime. I much more prefer this sort of vibe where, there's just, like, lanterns that kind of light up stuff. Maybe a few mystical glowing bushes. But I much more prefer that compared to just a glowing landscape. It's, my world is definitely much more meant to be viewed as, it's not meant to be played in, truthfully. It's meant to be looked at and viewed. More Skyrim vibe, yeah. I definitely want to stick to that, realistic in quotation marks of like a fantasy vibe where it's not just gonna be a glowing landscape. If I made like a mystical forest, sure, that can glow. But for this stuff, I'd rather have lanterns than that make things glow. You're a what, Laura? You're a very... I can't say that. Never talks about hunting things that will haunt her in the future. Never. Never. Super do... What? New idea? What's a new idea? Only limits number of users, not devices. Make a generic email and then everyone is under one user. That's what I wondered if we could do that. That's what I wanted to mess around with here after stream, Hannah. What the heck's happening in chat? People are talking about how high their periods. How I don't have them, Laura. I'm not a female. I'm a male. I didn't get those. I don't get those. Lore. That's whoa. Alrighty. I am going to be ending here. I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so wrap it up. I ran out of snoozes on my ads. But we finished the front, basically, for the, first round of making things look a little bit nicer with elevation change. This just in, stream with Adidor, this just in. Naturally, it's just in. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Alrighty, let's go find someone to raid. Alrighty, I haven't checked out Trey's stream before. But Trey has raided us a few times, so we're gonna go say hello to him. So let's go say hello. Raid on over to Trey. I think they've raided us 2 or 3 times now over the last month. Looks like they're playing some Bedrock at the moment. They're a quest for gold. Let's go say hi. Let's get a raid message up. Raid 2. I need to change those over to my new command so we can see the emotes. Do grab the raid message. Most of you guys should be subbed since we just had the Mountainathon, so please do grab the first raid message, grab the second if not. Get use out of those emotes. Plus, I really do appreciate when people do some sort of raid message with me. It's always puts a smile on my face having a whole bunch of us raid on over, so do grab it. I'll be live again Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If anything changes, I'll always update you. Otherwise, y'all have a good rest of your weekend. I appreciate you being here as always. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.